It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off. And the 49ers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
First couple snaps, first drive of a game, it's all about who can land that opening punch. Gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut that caught him right on the job and sets an immediate tone for this defense.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a 49er first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Justin Reed with the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Moody knocks it through. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. And look at this return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Now for the second time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. They threw the interception on their opening drive, Brock, but that's wiped from their memory as they head back out now.
Yeah, it's got to be, right? When you throw that pick early, you've got to flush it. The defense helped with that, holding that offense on the other side to just a field goal and giving this offense now some hope as they take the field again.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And having gained about a handful there, Jarvarius Ward brings him down.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 37. He's got his man, that's Travis Kelce. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. We played one here on Christmas Day. Just a field goal separates these two. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. This one finds Kelce. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Completes this one to Gray. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and 3 now. Another throw for Mahomes. Into traffic, complete. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Throwing again, Mahomes. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 2nd quarter lead. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all... Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal. Again, Mahomes to throw. Quick slant complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Pacheco. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Butker on now to kick this one away. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Purdy on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. So it's 2nd down coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
That finds Ayuk complete. And they get this down to the 28. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. To throw again, it's Purdy. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's down to the 8 before going out. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Tight end going in motion here. From the red zone now. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. McCaffrey will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He just throws this one away.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
4th down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Moody knocks it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Chiefs taking over now, real late in this opening half. And clinging to this one-point lead, Brock. Probably don't want to risk too much here. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First down throw, Mahomes. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Samuel now to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. The 49ers are ready to go on offense for the final time in the first half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. They motion the tight end over. Pretty throwing here on first. He'll get this to Samuel. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun is Purdy. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Motioning one of the tight ends. 3rd and short. Here's Purdy. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
One final shot before halftime. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. That's Justin Simmons. And the Chiefs do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. Butker on now to kick this one away. Samuel now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. The 49ers offense ready to get to work to begin this 3rd quarter. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this 2nd half too as they chase this lead. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Brought in by Ayuk. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First down throw by Purdy. Escapes the pocket. He's on the move. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
That's a really good job by the defense right there. Doing something I hear all the time in coaches' meetings. I want to keep that quarterback in the box. I want to put a fence around him. Don't want to let him get out and make a big play breaking the pocket.
They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
They stick with McCaffrey. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right, they love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Kittle brings it in. He loses the football, but it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You can almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
From the 17. This one's caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Purdy looking to throw. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to...
And now down he goes! He's sacked, and they're unable to tie this game! Down 2, they went for the tie right there, partner, but a game defense able to stop them and hang on to this narrow lead.
I don't hate that call, Kate. In fact, this is one of those gray areas. If it's the 4th quarter, that's absolutely the right decision. 3rd quarter, as I said, kind of a gray area where maybe you're chasing points. Either way, you're behind, and your defense now has to rise to the occasion.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Hill now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Run from Pacheco to start the half. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Nick Bosa makes the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end. So just a lone quarter remains in our Christmas Day game. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. He's back to throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. No return on that punt. And the 49ers will take over deep on their own side. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Now Purdy. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain. One of the tight ends motioning left. 2nd and 6 now. It's taken in by Juszczyk. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's a 49er 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him at the 38. He's on the move. Now here he goes. And this one does not go far. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. To throw. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down, too. Excellent work. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. That throw finds Kittle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now to throw. Has it in close. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Third and just 2 to go. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers jump in front now by 5. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Hill now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And now they face 2nd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Throwing now. Hauled in by Worthy. He reaches the sideline. Clock stops, but the defense holds him to a gain of maybe 6 or 7.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front had to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Has a man. It's Brown. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Gotta hurry this to the line. One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it inside the 10. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from Kansas City.